Diddy caught major heat for the disaster, especially when it came out that the funds supposedly raised for those charities never actually made it to them. To make matters worse, some of the organizations claimed they didn't even know he was fundraising in their name. The media...
What?
It's the music recording network. Out of the shower to the bedroom, from the bedroom to the studio, to react to the best. If your day is blown, we crank to the morning. Make sure your sub is on while we playing your song. And it's gonna be on. We rock 3 channels up here on this YouTube stream, and we always let our subscribers know that they are supreme. Haters stand by cause we so fly. React to the beat cause I'm that guy to move you all night long. Why I tell you what's happening in the song. Music make me crazy, baby, do it for me louder. Viewers know my cross keep on bumping with the song. I'ma make you sweat until they turn the house lights on. After party at the Music Recording Network.
What is up, YouTube? How y'all doing? Yeah. Check it out without a doubt. Hey, this is something brand new. Wendy Williams. Shout out to Wendy Williams. Wendy is making a comeback. Well, she's not going to do any. I don't think she is. I don't know. I don't think she's going to do any. Work, but her health is getting better. How about that? That's what I'm trying to say. Hey, let's give this joint a thumbs up. And this joint says, Wendy Williams sends Diddy a new warning. Well, he's in jail now. You ain't do. Oh, anyway. Vowed to take revenge. He can't stop me. Y'all hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell. Let's see what Wendy. Shout out to Wendy. I'm so proud of you. Let's check it out.
Okay, so Wendy Williams just made it clear that she is not a fan of Diddy and his shenanigans because she has some pretty strong words for Diddy, and it looks like she is determined to take Diddy out once and for all. Wendy has been in retirement for a while now, so y'all best believe that she came out of retirement to read Diddy for filth. And homegirl did not stutter once because she came with all the smoke for Diddy and she did not hold anything back. So what exactly did Wendy say about Diddy? And did she just confirm the rumors about Diddy trying to take her out? Let's break this down. People have been dying for Wendy Williams to make a comeback and dish out all the messy details on Diddy, especially with all these lawsuits and everyone finally putting him on blast for his sketchy behavior. Well, guess what? She's back, and oh boy did she deliver the drama. She granted all our wishes and she served up all the tea in the classic Wendy Williams fashion. But before we get into all that drama, can we talk about why Diddy has beef with Wendy of all people? I mean, I know that Wendy was super controversial in her heyday and a lot of celebrities didn't really like her that much, but when it comes to Diddy, he seemed to dislike her more than other celebs. In fact, he straight up seemed to hate her. So what was that about? Well, here is something that a lot of people don't know about Diddy and Wendy. They weren't always ops. In fact, they used to be on pretty good terms back in the day. Back in December 1991, way before Diddy even dreamed of starting up Bad Boy Records, he and rapper Heavy D organized a charity basketball game at the City College of New York. The goal was to raise money for AIDS foundations and do some good. But things took a tragic turn when the event was oversold, leading to a chaotic stampede that left 9 people dead and 29 injured. Diddy caught major heat for the disaster, especially when it came out that the funds supposedly raised for those charities never actually made it to them. To make matters worse, some of the organizations claimed they didn't even know he was fundraising in their name. The media...
What? You doing a fundraiser to get this money. We doing fundraisers, y'all, and I can't wait. 2 more days, we're going to be filming where all the money that the fundraiser did is going to help people. It's going to help kids. I can't wait. Oh my God. So you just crooked all over the place there, bruh. You just straight up crooked all over the place. I gotta hear that again.
Especially when it came out that the funds supposedly raised for those charities never actually made it to them. To make matters worse, some of the organizations claimed they didn't even know he was fundraising in their name. The media went in hard on Diddy, dragging him left and right. But Wendy Williams, she was one of the few who stood by him. She chalked it up to a misunderstanding and urged fans to give him the benefit of the doubt, saying he deserved a chance to make things right. However, things soured when Diddy's job got in between them. Word on the street is that Wendy Williams allegedly came across a photo of Diddy in a, let's just say, compromising situation. The story goes that during a group trip to Cancun, someone caught a moment where a man was pulling Diddy's pants down.
Puff got one of the hottest DJs off of Hot 97. Because she wanted to put up a picture of him getting his pants pulled down.
That's a joke, man. You
understand what I'm
fire
saying?
a person over a
Puff
joke?
had power.
Speaking of that, right, I'm happy you brought that up. Kirk Burrows, I did an interview with him some months ago, and he told a story about Wendy Williams. She got fired from Hot 97 because she had a picture of Puffy, and she was saying on air that she was going to reveal the picture. If you don't mind, because he told me the story, but he didn't go into detail. He never told me about what was in the picture. So if you don't mind, give me the story from your point of view, and what was in the picture, because for some reason, he never went into detail about that.
We were in Cancun. And we were on our way to the Island of Women. You understand? And this is all it was, bruh. For whatever reason, dude was playing with Puff. He went behind him and grabbed his trunks and pulled them down. When he grabbed his trunk to pull them down, some girls that was taking pictures. They took that picture and emailed it back to Wendy Williams.
Wendy had a
Wendy
field
Williams
day.
said she had him in a compromising position and like he was gay, something like that. And she was going to put it out. So
I think she
they
did
stopped
put
her
it
from
out.
putting it out.
And they got her fired from Hot 97 because of that.
As if the alleged photo drama wasn't messy enough, there's also talk that Diddy went even lower. Rumor has it he tried to get Wendy jumped by the members of his girl group, Total.
I remember I got off the air one day and them the Total bitches were downstairs waiting and everybody upstairs at the radio station is looking down, egging it on, waiting for something to go down. I wasn't yet married. My knight in shining armor screeched up in his car just out of nowhere. I didn't even know what was about to happen. Skell hiding like a girl. Thanks, Skell. I'm standing in the door like, what? And I'm literally about to go through now. I'm not like, what, let's fight. Because I'm not one of those type of...
Wendy Williams spoke about this in an interview a couple of years before she retired from TV, and she was really salty about it.
There was a radio personality once upon a time. Her name was Wendy Williams. And she was practically burned at the stake for talking about such. And now
it goes without saying that their relationship never remained the same, which isn't surprising because y'all know that Wendy doesn't play around when it comes to stuff like that or people playing in her face. Just ask her ex-husband Kevin Hunter and his boo thing Sharina and how Wendy played them big time. Okay, so back to Diddy and how he tried to get Wendy jumped. Wendy Williams wasn't about to let a little drama with Total shut her up. If Diddy thought sending his girl group after her was going to scare her into silence, he had another thing coming. Wendy bounced back harder than ever, turning up the heat on him and spilling even more tea as her way of clapping back. And when Wendy clapped back, she didn't hold back. A few months after the near run-in with Total, she went for the jugular. She leaked a photo of Diddy's son, Justin Combs, chilling with none other than Suge Knight, Diddy's biggest op. Talk about hitting it where it hurt. The picture was beyond embarrassing for Diddy, especially considering how bad the blood between him and Suge already was. Now, if you think the tension between Diddy and Suge is bad now, just rewind to 30 years ago. This was peak East Coast versus West Coast beef, and these two hated each other with a passion. Wendy knew exactly what she was doing by stirring the pot. To make things worse, Diddy had his own drama brewing back then with Justin and his mom, Misa Hilton. He was out here denying he was Justin's father, straight up saying the kid wasn't his, and accusing Misa Hilton of trying to pin another man's baby on him. But because of his big ego, he just couldn't stand the thought of Justin being with his biggest op because it was like a slap in the face. But here's the kicker. While Diddy was busy dodging paternity claims, whispers were already circulating about how he treated Misa behind closed doors. According to Gene Deal, it wasn't pretty. Allegedly, Diddy was physically violent toward her, and it wasn't just a one-time thing, it sounded downright brutal.
That for you, cause
Misa was out there. She was messing with the dude from EPMD. That's why Puff first beat her ass.
According to reports, the reason Misa was with Suge in the first place was that she needed money to take care of Justin since Diddy was being a deadbeat. Only for Diddy to turn around and get offended when he saw the picture. If only he had done right by Misa and his son, then that would have never happened. After that, Diddy started attacking Wendy, coming for her hard every single time. Wendy's now ex-husband Kevin Hunter also spoke about this in an interview, revealing just how close Diddy came to ruining Wendy's life and her career.
Is it true that Diddy got her fired from the radio station? Did he have anything to do with that?
I think that he had. Yes, I think he had. Well, let's be clear. Nobody got fired.
Okay.
People got suspended.
Okay.
Yeah. Did he use his influence and power with Steve Smith and him at the time, and God knows whatever his relationship was with the overall station, because Bad Boy was a powerhouse. We all know how Bad Boy dominated a large part of the 90s. And as far as New York, there was a powerhouse. So was he, King Joffrey Joe? Yeah. Did he go in there and shake him up and say, yo, I want this chick off?
But again, Wendy was...
First of all, nobody got fired. Like, that means something, man. Really? She had to leave the radio station and go somewhere else. What you call it? What is the name for that if you want to get facts? She had to leave her office, leave the building that she used to work out of, and go to a whole nother city or state or country or whatever, wherever she went, right? Everybody want to be so factual, but the point still means the same. Diddy had her fired. So you can change that word to something else to make it better.
As stubborn as they come, because she...
Here we go, man.
Was he, King Joffrey Joe? Yeah. Did he go in there and shake him up and say, yo, I want this chick off?
But again, Wendy was as stubborn as they come, because she continued to go after Diddy big time. In fact, she was one of the first people to see through him and realize that he wasn't exactly the good guy that he was pretending to be. If there's one thing about Wendy, it's that she always kept her ear to the streets, and she could see straight through Diddy's nonsense. So when Cassie finally broke free from his grip and Diddy pulled his whole romantic stunt, Wendy wasn't buying it for a second. Remember that public plea? Diddy was out here professing that Cassie was his one true love, claiming he couldn't live without her, and throwing out all this supposedly heartfelt apology. To most people, it might have looked sweet, but Wendy, she knew better. She saw it for exactly what it was: damage control. Wendy had some interesting insights about the breakup, hinting that there was a lot more happening behind the scenes in that relationship than what we knew.
My thing about when you date a mogul is that it's really difficult to avoid them, because if you use your head, you never know when they're going to pop up on the scene. Like, he's mogul, like he can hire a plane right now, zoom into South Africa, land on the roof of the hotel where she's staying.
Damn.
Okay. Pay people off at the front desk, give me the key and let me up in her room. Like, I'm already paranoid as a person. But to know that somebody could actually swoop down on me in the middle of nothing.
Diddy posted a screenshot of Michael Jackson's song, The Lady in My Life, and he wrote, "If anyone sees Cassie this weekend, please tell her to listen to this song 100 times. This post had us in our feelings because we thought that he was genuinely in love with her, and he was sad to see her go and wanted her back. While everyone else saw it as romantic, Wendy saw through the facade and called him out on it. She suggested that he had been quite controlling with Cassie and that the situation wasn't as it appeared. And with what we know about Diddy now, well, let's just say that Wendy was right all along. Unfortunately, she wasn't here when it all went down because she was dealing with some health challenges. Her team released a statement saying, in 2023, after undergoing a battery of medical tests, Wendy was officially diagnosed with primary progressive aphasia and frontotemporal dementia. Her symptoms, which combine impact her language and communication, behavior, and cognitive functions, have already presented significant hurdles in Wendy's life. But even with that, fans have been desperately wishing for her to come back because we knew that she would have the best commentary about the situation. Well, it looks like she is finally getting better because she just sat down for an interview about Diddy, and girl, it's clear as day that Wendy has been living for the chaos and enjoying Diddy's downfall.
7 years ago because of Diddy. All these years later to see where Diddy currently is. What do you feel about that situation?
Right. Hey, when I watch TMZ and I see the stuff that goes on, I'm like, oh my gosh. And then all of a sudden I see me on TMZ. You know what I'm saying? It's really weird seeing me on TV when I'm caught in this position. You know what I'm saying? The other day I was watching Cookout, and there I am in the first opening scene. I was like, oh my God. Season 1, episode 13, there I am on Martin. You know what I'm saying? And as far as Diddy will go to prison for life, people. You don't know things that I knew about Diddy back in the day, and you want to know what? It's about time. people. It is about time. Diddy done.
Diddy done.
Diddy done. Do-da day.
How you doing? See, she still got it.
Wendy.
Oh my God.
The queen has spoken. There you have it.
That's right. This is just the first step of many.
Like she said, Diddy is done. And like I said, she is living for the drama. Well, fans had a lot to say about this, and they left comments like, Wendy Williams still got it. Not she said Diddy done, and it's about time. She still knows things. Wendy saying Diddy done, she still got it. Get her chair, a camera, and the baby mama chart now. And, okay, Wendy Williams, what did you know, and when did you know it? And why didn't you tell anyone? It's always the same story. Epstein, Weinstein, the people only speak out when everything is already public. Maybe we could have gotten our Diddy done moment years ago. I want to know how y'all feel about this, so drop your thoughts in the comments, then check out this next video.
Diddy done, y'all. Diddy done. Diddy done. My bull crap glasses. When I got the bull crap in my face, the shield right here, make it no disgrace. Then Uncle Mike is I'm glad the music stopped, because I was great flow. I don't know what freestyle, baby. That's freestyle for you. You know, I used to be on the corner rapping a little bit. Up in my own studio rapping a little bit. I got some skills a little bit, just a little bit. But shout out to Wendy Williams, man. It's a shame she got fired. She didn't want to leave that job. So that's a fire. I don't care what people say. I got fired from a job right around the corner from my house doing IT work. Don't tell people you got fired. When the Democrats took over, Biden won. 3 weeks later, I was gone because he cut a lot of the contracts. But y'all tell me what y'all think, man. Diddy done? And that's all. Y'all tell me. Put it in the daggone comments. Is Diddy done? Diddy done. That let me know you made it to the end. Say I'm an ender. Diddy done. Y'all take it light, take it slow. Tell them Uncle Mike told you so. Peace out.